Treble High teens died after their car flipped into a creek is a painful reminder to those who knew the 16-year-old girls. And now many people in the town of Scott want the Department of Transportation to install a guardrail to prevent another tragedy. NBC26's Brian Miller joins us from the newsroom with our big story at 5.
Yeah, now those teenage girls died back in March when the car they were driving in flipped over, landed upside down in a creek, and they drowned. Now the town's chairman is asking the Department of Transportation to install a guardrail at Highway 57 and Church Road. In the days after the fatal crash, emotions ran high at Highway 57 and Church Road.
Losing a child is probably one of the most horrific things in the world.
Months later, evidence of the tragedy remains, along with flowers, crosses, and messages to Gabrielle Fristy and Paige Doreen. Town of Scott Chairman Mike Van Lannen is an elected official, but he also lives next door to one of the victims' families.
They're still grieving and having a hard time with the loss. This is going to take a long time for everyone to recover.
Van Lannen recently asked the DOT to consider adding a guardrail here. It was removed in 2004 after the highway was widened. It meets DOT guidelines.
It's very emotional in the town. So I'm hearing, from all sides. So, there's two young girls from our community that we no longer have with us.
Now, some residents worry that a guardrail here could actually do more harm than good, but those who drive by these memorials every day say if a guardrail can prevent just one more death, it's well worth it. The DOT is considering the request, telling NBC26, quote, the department plans to proceed with this analysis, reviewing the crash history, type of crashes, contributing factors to crashes. It's a request filled with emotion, one that Van Lannen hopes will be in everyone's best interest. Now, the DOT is in the very beginning stages of that analysis, just began this week, and no timetable has been set for its completion. Live in the newsroom, Brian Miller, NBC26.